good. Tell us about how that came about in your all's career as you're building your portfolio. How did it transpire? How did it grow into something bigger to where you knew you had to add on team members?
Once you start something, so the hardest thing is to start. And then the second hardest thing is to build that momentum. The third hardest thing is to stop. You can stop because all of a sudden what happens, you get known that you're doing these type of deals and all this. So I was doing in San Francisco luxury rehab and flipping them. It was very profitable. I was getting killed with taxes. So I had to find the best, most legal way to reduce taxes without going offshore, because so many attorneys, set up offshore. I said, I don't want to go offshore. Off what shores? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Well, I found out that there are incentives in the U.S. territory of Puerto Rico. When I went there, I realized in Old San Juan, you don't have to pay property taxes for these historic buildings, so long as you renovate them to their historic integrity. You don't have to pay property taxes, lower income on the rental, etc. if I take residence there. So needless to say, I studied the matter. I took residence in Puerto Rico. This is, we're talking 2003, 2004, right? 20 years ago. And then all of a sudden I realized I bought the first building and I had 2 commercial spaces downstairs and a nice apartment/office upstairs. And I realized, wait a minute, this place is untapped. The cruise business is dropping, thousands of customers coming credit card in hand trying to shop. And there are no good tenants there. So I started applying my strategies in Old San Juan. And I bought one building, brought in Tommy Hilfiger, another building, brought in Sunglass Hut and Coach and Puma Corporation and Burberry. And I transformed the area. And of course, it's easier now. I talk about it 20 years later. But, taking buildings at $2 million and then bringing a big tenant, the building becomes worth $3 million. And you have upstairs the residential that you can also.
Oh, that's huge.
It was just mind-boggling. And actually, I still tell people till now, because I'm not buying anymore. I already have enough. And actually, I'm slowing down a lot. I'm just maintaining what I have and kind of growing the areas that have the beautiful incentives, like the hotel developments. And we do also ground up developments in Florida. And how did it come about? It's through the people you meet. It really is 3 things. You got to get the knowledge. You got to take massive action to improve your skills. As you take action, you keep improving. And then you got to network. So I have the network through the students because I have attorneys, developers, and because I teach commercial, so it's kind of a higher level. So I meet people, and then I now help people set up their own funds. Like I give them a turnkey structure. A lot of people set up a syndication. I set up a fund. There's a big difference.
There is.
And I give it to them turnkey with how to raise capital. So with these people, we're able to do deals and grow a lot bigger, faster.
Yeah,
Much
we've
easier.
done one syndication too. I haven't done a fund, but we've done a syndication. It's just like you had said, you have to learn. You have to, once you acquire the knowledge and you actually apply it, that's where you truly learn, is applying the knowledge that you've taken in. If you don't apply it, then it's just lost knowledge forever. But you've got to, it's constantly leveling up. You acquire the knowledge, take action, acquire the knowledge, take action. It's just, and then like you had said, the more deals you have, the more people you need. The more people you have, the more deals you need. So it's ever evolving.
Yes.
You got to keep the engine cranking on all cylinders and just keep on broadening the firm.
But as you grow, you got to take less and less risk and reduce your debt to almost nothing. So at the end, you end up with the cash flowing assets. So you look at it as the safety of the assets, the cash flow, the liquidity, the reserves. You with me? The diversification and the plan B, C, D in case you want to change. And that's the phase I'm in, is I'm just leveling. Not leveling up, but just leveling.